Good morning. So I'm actually sitting outside of a food establishment waiting to meet some coworkers and friends for a lunch. I had taken today off of work, life day, just to take care of things, and I was thinking about something that I wanted to pop out my phone and share. I don't know how many of you know about YouVersion. It's a Bible app. It has, I don't even know how many, a ton of Bible studies that you can do on a wide range of topics. And very useful tool, a great way to even stay connected with people. It kind of reminds me of Facebook a little bit. You know, you can like what people are reading or verses that they've highlighted. I mean, of course you would like their Bible verses, like them all. Anyway, I was doing a plan with two of my friends and my daughter, and it's called Dare to Ask. And now I'm blanking on the girl's name that created this plan. It was based on a book. Simcha. I'm gonna have to remember it. But her, this study, the studies that she's presenting, she also wrote songs for each of them, and it started as journal entries in a sense, and her just being still before God and wrestling through a lot of things, a lot of life things. And these songs and these journal entries, she never intended for them to be public. She went through a very lonely, kind of overlooking, that's not even a word, she just felt very overlooked. And she's sharing that with us. So she eventually got herself to a point where she really felt compelled by God to share this with the world. So what we have in this Bible plan, the book Dare to Ask that she wrote, is the fruit of the hardships that she went through, and I think it was over like a 15-year period or something significant. But one of the things that really struck me was she was sharing about how often when we're going through really hard times and we're hurting and life is just messy and we're in the middle of it and we don't see the ending of it, but we're too far gone from the beginning, that it's just very overwhelming. And our prayers can often be, God, get me out of this. God, make this different. God, stop what's going on, and so that my life can begin again. And we're so frantic to get out of whatever we're in that often we fail to just stop and be silent before God and perhaps pray more for Him to show us what it is that He wants us to learn in the moments that are hard, in the moments where there's pain and heartache and grief. And certainly that's easier to say than to put into action. But it made me realize how hard it is to be quiet. Even driving here, I was in the car, obviously, and it was quiet, and I was thinking about some things that were starting to bring tears to my eyes, and then I wanted to turn the radio on. And I caught myself, because I turned the radio on, and I was like, I can't be in silence. Like, I'm having a really hard time just being with my own thoughts and processing them and praying through them. And having done this study, or I'm still actually going through it, I turned the radio off and I just started praying, and I started trying to think about the thoughts that were going on in my head. And so anyway, it was an eye-opening, like, wow. I talk to people a lot about just the importance of rest, the importance of being still before God. I'm just not very good at it. So I'm challenging myself to be quiet, be still, let God work, and instead of praying for things just to be over with and done with, where I can sorry, I'm also watching for my friends, where I can just like be past all of this mess that I feel like I'm in my life, that instead asking God, what am I to learn in this season? Because if we're trusting in God's will for our lives and not forcing things that shouldn't be forced, the fruit of that will be good. And I take comfort in that. So I just wanted to share. It's about 5 minutes before my friends are to arrive. So with that, I hope you all have a beautiful day. And again, check out YouVersion, the Dare to Ask Bible plan with the lady author that I can't remember her name. But she's got a couple YouTube videos out there. Her music is available on YouTube and on Spotify. Beautiful voice. God's definitely gifted her with a lot of talent and very personal words and lyrics that I think as humans we can all relate to. So have a beautiful day.